Okay, super important question. I have to be able to plot lines that look like this because we are going to be doing reflections on graphs. And to do reflections, I have to be able to draw things like that. By the way, those are the best two straightest axes I've ever drawn in my entire life. So it'll probably never happen again. All right, y equals 4. That means the y coordinate is always 4. Whoops. I'm sure that's happened to a few of you guys before. Always 4. All right. So what I always say is plot one point where you know y is 4. And almost every single person usually goes right to the graph, 1, 2, 3, 4, and puts a dot right there. Okay. And then I say plot another point where y is 4. And then we have trouble thinking about it. But I usually say move the point. If you go to there, whoops, not there, not big enough point. I go to there, is y still 4? Nope, it's 5. If I go here, nope, it's 3. If I go here, the y is still 4. The x changes, but the y is still 4. So I'm going to write down x with a reasonable pen can change, but y has to equal 4 on every single point. So that is going to go like this across there. So my line is going to be right there. That's y equals 4. Now here is exactly what happens when you guys do this. This says x, okay? That says x. So when you go to do y equals 4, you see the y-axis right here. You count 4 over and you draw your y equals 4 in. And you're actually drawing the wrong thing because this is y, and it's a weird thing unless you really think about it hard. The equation of the x-axis is y equals 0. All right? Why is it y equals 0? Well, because on there, the x value changes. Right here, the x value is 2, but what's the y value? 0. Right here, the x value is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the y value is 0. Just like this, y-axis, the equation is x equals 0. All right? So lines that go vertically have an x equals. Lines that go horizontally have a y equals. Am I going to memorize that? No chance I'm memorizing that. Because I can just look at this next thing. It says x equals negative 3. Okay, plot one point where x is negative 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now think about it. Where can I put another point where the x is still negative 3 and the y doesn't matter? All right, well, there's one, there's one, there's one. All right, I can plot as many points as I want where x is negative 3, and then y changes. So when you plot these lines, take your time. It's just like everything in geometry. Take your time at the beginning of the problem. That's going to be the bulk of your work. It's the thinking part at the beginning, and then we'll deal with whatever we're supposed to do later. But that's normally easier because if I do the thinking in the beginning, I don't make the mistakes where then the whole problem is messed up and I either have to start over again or I get very little credit. All right. These lines are the most missed thing in the entire unit. All right. It's not even close. Everybody plots these lines wrong. Don't be those people.